Hi guys, so let's talk about the levels that exist in drawing. This won't be a comprehensive guide, but it might help you as you're going along your journey just to figure out where you're at. So, where can we start other than the start? Level 1. What you talking about? This is where you can pretty much draw any symbol you like because, hey, you have practice drawing different letters and things like that and symbols. So you can draw things that are just a combination of what you've seen before. Circles, squares, little dogs, little cats. You can draw, stick man, all that kind of thing. That's you. You can do it. Awesome. Having a lot of fun at this stage, but yeah, you obviously know that you can't really draw properly, and you're kind of thinking about things, going like, well, how would you even draw this? What is this? Okay, level 2. I am a human printer. So the very first instinct that people have when it comes to drawing is they think that their hand is awesome. They don't care about strokes, they don't care about form and thinking about the way that things actually work. They just think about drawing a line and trying to make it look like something. As best they can, they will cheat by just putting out a grid sheet and trying to trace that, trying to almost trace by using their eyes to kind of judge the distance of things. They will look at something that they want to draw and they'll just go. They'll just start drawing, following different lines. And the lines, yeah, they won't necessarily work. They'll often be way too constant, the lines. And really, at this stage, you just have to learn how to actually use your arm to create strokes, not try and print levels of detail, because that is definitely messing with your accuracy and the ability to create good drawings. All right, level 3. It's the kind of person that has signed up for this. So they know that they've got to study different forms. They know that there are different construction lines that is going to help them. They understand that figure drawing is at the basis of understanding gesture. And so they will attempt to do that, but when it comes to their imagination, it's pretty empty. So it's just banging around a couple different ideas in their head. And if they try and draw a face or something like that, just plainly from imagination, it's just going to be this bland, same old, same old person. All right. It's not a bad level to be at. It's a level where you really are getting places. You really are starting to learn things, and you really do have a chance to really improve. Okay, so level 4. So that's how you do it. This is just basically you study things in depth. You understand, say, for example, abstract art or the way that shadow and light works, or you look at specific aspects of color or the stroke, the the kinds of strokes that are needed to create a specific form or a specific effect, and you're able to feel what you're doing rather than just thinking of it logically and then putting it on paper. You can feel when something's right versus when it's wrong. Something feels good versus it feels bad and it starts to get off. And you can start to just create things. Maybe you can't create a lot of things, but uh, you can create things and you can make something, even if it's just in a short burst. And at this level, you're probably a pretty decent artist. You could even start thinking of formally getting better, and yeah, and so on. Let's go to level 5. My brain. Uh, so you're trying to look for inner peace. One of the most difficult things in drawing is not actually drawing. At level 4, you could draw, but the problem was all the different variables, all the different changing parts, all the different moving things, understanding the weight, the burden of different elements within the drawing and how they affect each other. Because you move one thing, that affects everything else. You are trying to decide to do something. If you decide to do that, then it sacrifices all these other things. So you're trying to become almost like a leader within your own mind that can act as a general in times of stress and be able to figure out the ways to solve things. Instead of going to anyone else or other resources, you're basically just making those judgments yourself. And all the sort of disparaging thoughts and feelings that you've ever had, and being tired and overworked or anything like that, they're things that you have to handle yourself, and it's your responsibility, your chance to handle it, no one else's. And at this level of drawing, it starts to become about how you approach drawing. And beyond this level is a level at which you won't need to judge yourself. You will just be drawing, be an artist, and work on things like design and optimizing specific methods to draw what you want to draw. And once you're in that position, once you can draw consistently, well, and towards, like, in the direction of what you want to develop, not necessarily drawing what you want immediately, but going in that direction, that's when you are at level 6 and probably heading towards a future in art. Right, take care. Hope that helped, and enjoy learning, everybody. All right, bye.